what a Monday. Lawton here. I hope you guys are doing great. It is Monday, December 12th. Another exciting day in crypto land. They finally got this guy. You guys, they arrested him tonight. I was wondering why he was free for a really long time. So it's glad that you know they got Sam Bankman freed. So that's interesting. It's probably the biggest news tonight going on. I did want to share you guys the charts right now. I'm going to try to keep these videos short now. You guys can go to my webpage and you can look up all the news and anything that the latest things that's going on. Sam going down, I really wanted to cover tonight because I thought that guy should have gone to jail a long time ago. I just want to get in the charts real quick. Litecoin, you guys. This is the Litecoin Bitcoin pairing. And I haven't covered this yet with Litecoin, but in previous videos, this is kind of what I'm seeing. And the breakout target here, the way you read this is basically it's like any other chart, right? And this is a giant descending wedge. This is a giant squeeze, and yes, it does go back to 2019, the beginning of this. The breakout target here is about 0.02, so 2% of a Bitcoin. And so if Litecoin comes up to 2% of a Bitcoin, I believe that this breakout's going to be, do something like this. Like we're going to have a breakout, and like the true test of this thing is going to be like, we're going to come up in here and then we're going to reach this zone right here. Whether or not Litecoin gets rejected from here, but this is the breakout target eventually. And we're looking into 2024 to probably breach about a 2% of a Bitcoin. And I think that's completely fair. I always thought that it could reach a quarter of a Bitcoin. And just because of the math and everything behind Litecoin, I always thought it could reach at least, a quarter of Bitcoin's worth. And if Bitcoin is at 100,000, then 2% of that is $2,000, right? So we're at, where we're at right now, $76. So $2,000 is the breakout target in 2024 right now for Litecoin. And that's with $100,000 Bitcoin estimate, which I think is very reasonable. So that would be a $2,000 Litecoin, and that means that people are buying behind the scenes, you guys. In my last couple of videos, I gave kind of reasons why I think, the government, and I think other entities are actually accumulating Litecoin, or Bitcoin, or Ethereum, or a handful of cryptocurrencies. I know for sure that the FBI has some Bitcoin that they've confiscated along the way, right? Like I think they had, like, the wallets were like 3% or something that they had actually themselves. And then USA is pumping up their crypto miners. I think everybody in the world right now is pumping up their crypto miners. The hash rate is going pretty sky high. I think there's this kind of understanding among people that understand cryptology, and that the fact that the genie is out of the cage, right? The genie is out of the bottle. I don't think there's anything, you can't put it back in the bottle at this point. Decentralization is a thing that exists now. And true decentralization. And there's projects like Litecoin. Do I think it's the best for the purposes of our society? Yes, I think that we should be accumulating Litecoin. I think the US government should be accumulating Litecoin if they want to be the leaders here. It's an MIT patent. We have some things. Charlie Lee, I'm going to do a whole special on Charlie Lee. That he's a special man. He did get out, right, on this. This is when Charlie Lee got out, you guys. Like right here, he got out of Litecoin at like $420 or something. I was gonna say $420, all right, Mr. Lee. And he wanted to get out for lots of different reasons, to probably try to pursue. I do believe it's not his fault. He times the market perfectly, but it is a little suspicious that he hit it perfect. But you know, I listen to Charlie Lee. He's a really smart guy. You can't trade the guy for making the best trade of a lifetime, right? You know, from so I don't blame him. I think it was an amazing trade. You know, ever since then, we've been chasing this kind of like double top kind of formation right now. We barely cleared all-time highs of last time. We did, but it was like barely. And the only other token that I believe that didn't at least hit new all-time highs was XRP. Um, but I think there's something grander in store for Litecoin. I think that there's a lot of powers at bay right now that are pushing Litecoin behind the scenes right now for different reasons. But it's a pure crypto, you guys. It's a pure proof of work. It's the second coin into existence. It's an OG coin. That's why I'm Litecoin Modern. I love this OG coin. I love the privacy. I love the way that this works with the goals of our society, especially the American society. And I'm not going to speak for all worlds, but an MIT patent out of some of the smartest minds, in America, I could see why, we would want to do that, be supportive of Litecoin. It has a pure start, and it's a proper currency for free people. So you could say that a lot about some other currencies, but there's few that offer everything that Litecoin can do at the price that Litecoin can do it. Doji is one of those other coins. It's a little, I think it has, it's Dogecoin's, or it's Litecoin's little baby. So, Litecoin gave birth to his Doji, and Doji's a force right now. So, the reasons Dogecoin's success, I think, is partly because of Litecoin, and people forget that with Doji. They think it's just like this Elon Musk love, which it has the meme support, right? It has the meme down. So if Litecoin had better memes, then probably we would be up there too. Our meme game's weak. So I'm here to educate people, and that's what we're here to do, is educate. So that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today. Silver's having a nice little continuation here. I really wanted to stress that, gold and silver are a really good place to have a little bit of your money. Cryptos are also a really good place to have some of your money. This is not financial advice. I want to tell you guys what's real, and what I see in the charts right now. We've been waiting a long time for this Litecoin to Bitcoin breakout. So technically speaking, you want to have your money in Litecoin right now over Bitcoin. Do I suggest trading all of your Bitcoin for Litecoin at this point? No, but I have moved some Bitcoin into Litecoin personally. So I think that's a smart move right now. As this thing reaches that 2% breakout target, I think, it might not hit it this cycle or this fast, but I think for sure it's going to hit a minimum of this 2% of a Bitcoin breakout cycle. So that could mean a couple things, though. That could mean that Bitcoin just comes down so low that happens, or Litecoin gains with Bitcoin, which I think is the more realistic scenario, that possibly in the next run. That's going to start here pretty soon, you guys. Like, I mean, look up, the Bitcoin stock to flow here, but I mean, we're getting into. I'm not going to look up the stock to flow right now. I'll go over that next video, but we're getting to the point basically where we're going to have either capitulation right now, which I think is more likely than not, that we're going to have some sort of capitulation here. Probably come back down and test this breakout target. At least in, I'll zoom in a little bit, where, as the traders among us do get antsy. So this is actually a really exciting time to be trading Litecoin. I think in the short term, we're going to have a pretty good little run up here. to that around $200 mark, 170 maybe, and then probably get rejected and come all the way back down to where we are right now. And that's the game, and the name of the game. And then my true breakout target for Litecoin, you guys, is not until, you know, we reach this 400 and, 60, let's call it 460 dollars. Once we hit that and we crush that, I want to see us crush that. As soon as we crush that, um, you know, I think that the other scenario here is that we come up here, we bump our head again, get rejected, and then we have to wait, till the next halving for this thing to actually break out. So, is it going to be? Are you guys worried about? You just don't want to miss this breakout target, because the breakout target, I can't even draw it on the thing right here. It's like this is the flagpole, and it's like way up there. And this is on the weekly, so I can't even do that chart. It's like so high up there. I can't even make it up there. But I wouldn't worry too much about that price target, you guys. It's way up there. I can't even reach it on the 6-month chart, so I'm not going to worry about it. I did want to say that, on the Lux algo, we are getting a buy on the weekly. It's a pretty strong buy. Daily, we are getting a buy. Everything's screaming Litecoin, ETH right now. ETH is looking pretty juicy, especially if we come up here and we break this. It's not looking as juicy as Litecoin, because we haven't broken out of this downtrend yet, but Litecoin has. So is the place to be Litecoin? I would say yes right now. I think that the powers at bay are going to be accumulating this coin for reasons, to keep it in the family, and to keep a head start on this thing, because I think that a basket of cryptos makes sense as far as a government-backed cryptocurrency program, especially for the US dollar. I think Tether and this news with Binance right now is very concerning. I think that we're going to have to see that play out. Binance just got audited today for everybody that wants to, look at that. That's a pretty crazy, crazy thing. And I guess they failed miserably. So if Binance goes down, I think the whole house of cards is going to definitely come down after that. It's a $3 trillion gap in their accounting books right now. We'll see what happens. I think Tether and Binance are the two things, the black swans in crypto, that probably have to be shaken out. The US government does not want a competition for the dollar, so I think USDC is the winner. So it would make sense if they just chose USDC and not challenge USDC, mainly because of the people involved in that, and the actual they're involved. The Coinbase guy is in government right now and pushing for USDC, and it makes kind of sense that USDC would be backed by either a combination of Bitcoin, which I think it is, and US dollars. So I think that's our path forward. I think that's what's going on. I think we're shaking out the stable coin community right now. I think that's going to be a pretty big blow as far as the depegging of Tether. So I think for Bitcoin, I think we got a little bit more pain involved here. This is on the monthly. I love this chart, the Brontosaurus chart. I think the Brontosaurus will play out again. I think we're probably just going to come down and visit this, bumper head on 13, and hopefully not go as low as 10. But on a bad day, we might see 10,000 in June-ish, maybe March. We'll call it March. The March of tragedy. It seems like when things kind of go south is in March. So we'll see what happens next March. I think that's kind of I would say the end of the end is close, but probably not quite in yet. Especially with Binance and Tether going around. So not your coins, not your crypto. Be safe out there. This video has gone on long enough. I'm not even going to show you the way I think money works. I'll save this for another day. But you guys, Litecoin Lawton here. Hope you guys be safe. get your coins off the exchanges. Be safe and be responsible with your money. All right, take care. Bye.